So the first question is Emma, who's emptying her piggy bank, and she had 20 krona notes, 10 krona coins, 5 krona coins, and 1 kronas. And here are the amounts that she had. This was it wasn't easy to work out if it was 44 or 45. So I took nice numbers here to make it easy. This one as well, it could have been 44, 45, 46, 25. So I took 25 there in the middle. So take nice numbers that make it fairly easy to work out. It says, how many 10 kronas had Emma saved? And if, just by reading off the graph here and using a ruler, going along with a little pencil line here, and then seeing where does it end up, how many centimeters is there between this and this, and see if it's exactly halfway. So you can use your ruler along the axis, go to the y-axis, and measure and see how many parts it is of the whole. Okay? So if it's if this ends up being 3 millimeters and the whole is 6 millimeters, you know that you should be in the middle at 1/2. So that's so we can see then that Emma had 45 10 krona coins. And we answer the question. Emma had 45 10 krona coins. You can have 44 here or 46, that's fine. There's always a little bit of marginal when you're measuring a graph like this that's at such small scale. Then it says, how many coins were there in total? Coins. Well, we don't have a 20 krona coin. So the number of coins that we have our 10 krona coins, we have 45 of those. And then we have 25, 5 kronas, and we have 50. Was it the number of coins or the value of them? Number of coins.
The value is...
Yeah. So just the number of coins is 45 and 25. That'll give us 50 plus 20, 70. 70 plus 50, 120. So the number of coins we have... What? That's not a coin. That's a 20 krona note.
Ja, men det är ju taskigt för det blir...
There is no 20 krona note.
Yeah, there's
It says coins at... How many of you have ever seen a 20 krona coin? There isn't one. And the question says very clearly that in her piggy bank there are notes and coins. You live in Sweden, I think now that you know when we have a note. Do we have a 10 krona note? There isn't one. Is there a 5 krona note? No. Is there a 1 krona note? No. Is there a 20 krona coin? No. You know which ones are notes and coins. So this one is notes. This one is coins, only coin and coin. So the number of coins in the piggy bank were 120. Then it says, what was the value of all the coins together? Well, we had 45 at 10 kronas each. Now we have to add up the value of all the money. And then we had 25 coins that were worth 5 kronas each. And then we had 50 coins that were worth 1 krona each. So let's get the individual sums here. 45 times 10, we have 450. That one's nice and easy. 5 lots of 25 would be 125. And if you're not sure of that, 5 5s are 25. Carry the 2. 5 2s are 10, plus 2 is 12. So, and then 50 times 1, 50. So we got 450 plus 50 giving us 500. 500 plus 125 equals 625 kronas. So value of all coins, answer the question at the end, equals 625 kronas. Yeah? Then it says, am I wrong? Doesn't the Swedish word mynt mean coins? Or does it mean money?
It means coins.
It does mean, yeah? Because otherwise it's pengar, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a bit of a cheeky question. Then we have a diagram showing how many hours the pupils are sitting in front of their computer. How many pupils were there in this study? Well, then we have to look at how many people there were that had at the top of each of these. So we've got 3 people here. We had 8 people that sat 1 hour. We had 10 people that sat for 2 hours. 6 people that sat for 3 hours. 4 people that sat for 4 hours. And then, was it 3 in the end?
Three.
3 for 4, sorry. And 2 for 5. So the number of people in the study was how many people there were on. You only can answer one of these. So the number of people we had in the study, let's see if we can count in factors of 10. Here's 10, and there's another 10, 20. And then there's no other, but we've got 6 and 6, that's 12. So 20 plus 12, 32. So 32 pupils were asked, or were part of the study. So that's question A. Then it says, how many hours did the pupils sit in front of the computer every day? So the total number of hours. Well, we had 3 people that sat 0 hours. So of course that's going to be 0. Plus 8 people that sat 1 hour. Plus 10 people that sat 2 hours. Plus 6 people that sat 3 hours. Plus 4 people that sat 3 people that sat 4 hours. And plus 2 people that sat 5 hours. So to get the total number of hours that these pupils were sitting in front of the class, we just add all of these up. So we can ignore that one. 8 plus, and we put them under each other because then they're easier to add up later. 20. 6 3s are 18. 3 4s are 12. And 2 5s are 10. 10, 18, carry 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 68 hours. So 68 hours they were sitting in front of their computers. Then it says, the next one is we have a circle diagram. And we know that we have 60%, were they boys? Was it 60% boys? Boys, yeah. So we had 60% boys, so the 40% here must be girls. And we know that we have 25 pupils. So 25 pupils in total. The question is, how many are boys? Well, boys is 0.6, which is the same as 60% as a decimal. 0.6 of 25. Okay, that's the same. So what is 6 25s? 6 times 5, ignore the decimal point first and just do 6 times 25. 6 5s are 30, carry the 3. 6 2s are 12, plus 3 is 15. But we had a decimal point in the question, so we put a decimal point back in the answer, so we get 15. So the number of boys is 15. And you can do that with a proper uppställning as well instead, if you prefer that. I just think this is an easier method. So the number of boys is 15, so we actually don't need to do 0.4 times 25 again, because we know if we have 15 boys and we have 25 pupils, the number of girls is 25 minus 15, which is 10 girls. So we have 15 boys and we have 25 girls.
10 girls.
We have 15 boys and we have 10 girls. Sorry.